Something I read made me think about the difference between testing and temptation. Testing is not the same thing as what Epistle of James 1:13 describes when it says God does not tempt anyone. Temptation entices someone toward wrongdoing, and God does not do that. But testing is different. Testing is more like refining. It reveals and strengthens what is already inside of us. In that sense, testing is like spiritual training. Life experiences reveal what is inside us, develop our strength, and slowly align our desires with God's purposes. The meditation wasn't about God setting traps for us. It said our preparation comes through quiet communion with God every day. Through prayer, reflection, surrender, and humility, we build the inner strength we need for difficult seasons. In many ways, it is both emotional and spiritual regulation at the same time. That meditation gave me a sense of purpose because it framed life in terms of growth, service, and meaning. It reminded me that our purpose is twofold: to grow spiritually ourselves and to help others grow as well. It mirrors a principle found throughout Scripture. When we receive grace, we extend grace. When we are strengthened, we strengthen others. Grief is love with nowhere to go. That idea struck me because grief exists where love once had an object. When the object is gone, it doesn't matter if it is through death, separation, or change, the love itself does not disappear. The love energy still exists, but it has nowhere to land, and so it becomes grief. Healthy grieving eventually does something important. It reassigns that love. Love does not vanish. It transforms. It can always be reassigned by honoring the person, carrying their influence, loving others in their memory, and integrating the loss into who we are. So, in that sense, love never truly disappears. Preparation with God allows us to hold things like loss, disappointment, uncertainty, and waiting without collapsing under their weight. Communion with God becomes the place where love always has somewhere to go. Even when people leave, relationships change, or life hurts. That may be why prayer so often feels like we're pouring out our hearts. For me, this has become a way of life. I try to live doing inner work between God and myself, reflecting, growing, and helping others grow. Through that process, life's meaning is found in service. But I have to be honest about something too. I'm still learning and growing. I have days when I fall short of who I want to be, days when I struggle or don't respond the way I should. The journey with the Father isn't about being perfect. It's about continuing to return to Him, allowing Him to shape us a little more each day. So each day I try to prepare my heart through quiet time with Him. Then life brings moments that reveal who I am or who I am not and shapes who I am becoming. As I grow, my purpose is not only to follow Jehovah's will, but to help others discover theirs as well. Sometimes the very places where our hearts feel the most broken become the places where God quietly turns our love into purpose. At least they have been for me. And as long as we keep bringing our hearts to Him, our love will always have somewhere to go.